enter the scene like a frenetic assassin.
Then there's an alternate route. Troublefying. Yes, yes, we remember from last time. No, we've just been here.
An ice pick.
What was that there?
Shoko's photograph has an... Shoko's photograph.
I hate being so forgetful.
The pillar.
Control room. Open.
A bird. There are ripped pieces of...
Wait, which one was I used last time? So would it be this? No, that's the one I...
A bird. There are ripped... All right. Leave it to me.
Nothing happened.
All I did was... There are torn pieces...
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles
Yeah,
like
good luck with that.
Done.
In that case...
You were able to get out?
So the photo was the key. I remember it clearly. When I came home to find the photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she told that photo. For whatever reason, it sounds like she regrets it. Once we repaired the phone, Somnium, the bird cage.
But the cage is gone. We can...
Do you not see the...
You can do it if you try.
No.
All right, fine.
I remember. Oh wait, no.
The panda head. Bring it on.
Stop. The centrifugal force is going to tear it apart.
I see.
How do we slow it down?
Oh god.
The panda head. Why?
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
I see.
That's right.
Mizuki!
Let's go to her.
Got it.
Yep, because here she seems more...
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
It's Mizuki.
Slap her.
Mizuki.
Bingo. That must be why this is a different view, because it actually gives clearance on who that guy, because it actually highlights that man. Day 2, Saturday.
Are you okay?
And she's actually responsive.
Date.
She's actually overcome the aphonia in this route.
Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
On the second go. After she had calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about Niall message, about Ota, and about Shoko. I know that after Ota ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. About that figure I saw.
Oh, I saw.
Who or what do you think it...
Most likely. Dreams can only be constructed from images. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier. That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many. Your skills as a sinker allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
Still laughing at how I nearly broke the machine. Who do you think the suspect
Peter,
is?
who do you think?
Well, perhaps.
What?
That is unintentional foreshadowing. I bet. About Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person's dreams are first. However, the circumstances are slightly different during the sinker dives into the subject's mind and but this dream is experienced as an observer.
And if you're into, you've forgotten the bit where
the sinker is merely the
you switch minds if you're in that body for if you're in the Somnium for too long.
Aiba is linked to your brain with an artificial... To put it more simply, Aiba, during syncing, your consciousness, part of Aiba's self, is also... But only a part. Not all of Aiba's functions are transferred.
So that's why Somnium Ibis.
Don't call me dumb.
Hey, Pewter, when we were... just never looked like that.
That was Aiba.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to you.
Well, part of that was my...
I know everything inside your mind.
Pewter, Iba's broken. She's talking...
I am not broken.
Perhaps Aiba admires...
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him. I simply thought that...
Why would that make me happy?
Yep, because this route has... Because the other one showed dead Iris. This one showed him mysterious figure in the Somnium. Pass on the suspect.
How would I know? We still don't have it. Continue your
Do you have any questions?
Right, there was some. Hey, Mizuki. Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think. The only thing I could think was I had to get it out.
So, you...
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
yeah.
About Mizuki's...
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again.
case notes. She looks a lot older than 12. Profession, investigation assistant. Likes insects, spiders, crustaceans. Dislikes dirty jokes, going outside the simulation. Hobbies, sneaks outside of Darty's eye socket while he's sleeping and makes mischief. Skills, hacking, fluoroscopy, voice imitation, 3D modeling. Illuminati confirmed. Yeah, looking at that makes sense, doesn't it? Having to experience something like that would make it clear. With no enough, actually no, with no enough guarantee. Coming down with a phone here.
You healed the wounds in her heart by sinking.
Because if you look, it goes down two different routes. Day 2 Saturday now. M-E-I-K-A-I? Kate A-I.
With her, well, you meaning you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
Wow, that is in the job description of being guardian, you know.
Okay, this is very when you pulled out the ice pick,
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
the eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki.
Boss shines him up. She doesn't hesitate to ask.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove,
When we got to the scene,
and it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore...
No need to report specific. We saw it all from here. What the sinker sees in Somnium, we've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Once again, good job with the mad scientist voice, Sean.
Anyway, I wonder who that could be.
How are you doing?
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is in
What pressure?
force over area mesh.
I see she is back to her attitude
Yep.
is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
Hey, there have been people who I've
Say,
preferred
Mizuki.
silent and those-
Who's
What?
Insomnia in your dream?
Date, Mizuki, she does not experience... You are witnessing a dream inside.
You still need an iron message.
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
That's not a... You were at the scene of the crime because of that. Whoever sent it to you is a
I don't think she is going to answer.
Spoiled teenage attitude.
When she is in a mood, that's the kind of girl
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know.
Like?
No.
Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already... Unfortunately, the content...
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's...
I'm fine now, but I didn't forget your
A promise?
promise. You said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be
The
intact.
fact that I'm often have times when I go mute or mutter. I'm surprised people never think I've got it. Then again, you hear me now, you'd know.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all... Never mind. Did you see anyone?
I did. I saw in the corner, past the mirror.
Who did you see?
It's too dark.
I don't know. It was dark and raining.
Called
They
it.
looked scary, so I hid inside the door was open a little bit, so I snuck.
So that's how she ended up in there.
Anyway, Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene if there might be more to Bloom?
Mizuki is lying in the chair. She seems to be doing okay, but she's got that gloomy look in her eyes. I sympathize with her. Last night she saw her mother, well, she saw what no kid should ever have to see. It'd take a while for her to get back to normal. Bloom Park. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help
Somewhere
me
around
know.
here, right?
Yep.
A bench. Kawasaki district buildings in the distance. Here's the horse turned upside down. Looks like a sad overturned insect. Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I did.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where... I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
Are you cold?
What do you care? You never cared about, and I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close. You think I like you now because did you think... Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing. Could have been anything. In fact, I wish it worked, so stop worrying. So she's...
Yep. Definitely going through the... Even though she's 12, she's definitely going through that teenage rebel phase. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just wondering where this...
Mizuki is looking into the bush, or maybe behind it.
Aiba, look.
This leads to the... It has of course closed down. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and...
The subway. Aiba,
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
at a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then
And the tracks must cross the surface street at some point.
Correct.
A railroad crossing. Railroad crossing?
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last?
Searching.
You've been quiet for...
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing a black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband, Renju Okiura.
Holy!
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car, stopped at the closed down...
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, he could take the body.
Daddy didn't do...
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju.
You might not want to face it, but there is a slight... Even if it's a slight possibility, it has to be
You
investigated.
can help me find him.
I think about a week when I went to hang out at Lemon Escape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very...
Hey, Mizuki, the person you saw...
No. What?
You're sure?
Well, I...
Like I said, can't rule out the possibility.
Mizuki,
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality. Got some help from them.
Bad personality.
There was a message sent at 8:05. Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round. Daddy needs your help. Please do.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's
Holy-
phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a
That was what he
suspect,
said?
so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me. I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my...
Look, I don't want to believe it either. Known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
I don't want to put cuffs on him. No Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this.
I don't remember. It was a... What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling.
I did. Called earlier, and I tried a few times.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent them. Someone else must have...
It's a possibility, but at the same time, not at the same time.
And his car! Daddy wasn't driving the car. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
Like I said, even if there's only a slight chance, you gotta investigate all possible avenues that could go down.
The only evidence we have so far leads to the cell phone and the car were both... Date. Incoming...
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Renju is a suspect.
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. He's been acting strange. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital. Won't pick up his phone. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of...
He doesn't?
No, not one we can...
Any idea where
No,
Renju
I
is?
told you he van. Where are you headed?
Renju's
I had local cops search the place.
Where could he be?
What about Renju's question?
He didn't give us any new info. He didn't have much to say at all.
What about Renju's alibi?
Shoko's time of death was estimated. Renju claims that he was at home. That means no one can back up.
Why did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could... He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with.
I can see boss with my left eye. I've been streaming the image in real time. On a cell phone, no cares on. I can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. To Mizuki, it looked like I'm talking to Bluetooth. He doesn't see what I see.
Alright, Bob. Let me know if you find...
You too.
Where the hell did Renju... What?
Sun?
Oh, Sunfish Pot. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast in Akihabara.
Ah, Akihabara. Sunfish Pocket. Saturday, 10:20 p.m.
Can't be.
Oh God. Now you're fucking trying to like sign.
Renju.
And another person with his eye removed. Day 3, Sunday. Shokubai. Keep forgetting that SYO was found show.
You look awful.
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
A flag with big catch on it. It's a Tanuki statue. A police officer mannequin. An RC car. It's a volleyball. A soccer ball. The Persian rug is laid out. Boss, care to explain why one of the P's is a fucking parking sign? A cabinet. Didn't mean to click it twice. A tombstone. Rip. No wine bottles lined up. Hey, boss, do you mind if I take one? You seem troubled.
2 murders. How could I...
Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eye.
Right.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
No, but let's just call the person
You're
who did it
missing your
Cyclops
left
killer.
eye. So you steal the... I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right
That
now.
was corny.
Actually,
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back. I lost my eye and my memory.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket. We have been together for more than 5...
Why are you here anyway?
am I not a...
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here. I was just talking to the boss about...
What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital.
What did her Aphonia return due to seeing Renju's
They're going to
dead
give
body.
her counseling after she...
I see.
Her mother, and I hope she'll be okay.
About Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know the... No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left
Well, yeah,
eye
I
was
don't
removed
think
tells me that this was
anyone
the
would
same
just go,
killer as Shoko.
just pull their eye out before killing
Serial
themselves.
killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the
What?
nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
Fitting.
New.
Yes,
Cuter.
there is no point in hiding it from him. It's all over the news. The killings from 6 years ago.
6 years ago. Is that what you were talking?
How about you? Getting any sleep?
Of course not. I still got a mountain of work piled up. I'm just taking a little... We have a name for it down at HQ to distinguish it from this new... It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things. They were all young women, and...
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Just like how in this case, it's their left eyeball. Cyclops?
A few days after the corpses were discovered, I killed them, and they are now my...
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants.
Tell me something I don't know, Iba.
According to Greek myth, Cyclops were known for their outstanding
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed.
Was this Cyclops captured?
No, in 6 years we never...
So maybe Cyclops is...
No, that's...
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed... Renju doesn't fit that... Second, all of the victims had their right, but Shoko and Red...
We're missing
their
the
left.
left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also... The original Cyclops Killer removed the eyes... But Shoko and Renju were both...
That would be traumatic. Just coming across someone
But even
who's...
so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little... Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit,
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national...
Date, please, I told you already, you don't need to know anything about the criminal for this case and the case...
Iba, bring up all investigation.
I already had a look through the database. Unfortunately, I also did not discover and only amateur all lacking credibility.
Damn it.
Any other information?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we...
Right. I think I'll...
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before...
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Sunfish pocket.
Date, the vehicle, did you put anything in the...
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat. Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Ice forwards!
Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat.
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by this...
What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over...
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital. You're going to investigate. Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you?
I'm Renju's dog. Maybe I'll notice something you don't.
I don't know.
My daddy was... I can't just stay at the...
Fine.
You're going to take me...
Just promise not to interfere with him.
Got it. No, it's more like I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Grown out of it. Ma'am, you're 12.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental? She is far more developed than her classmates.
She's got a
She is
mental
even
age of
reading
teenager.
psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing.
Damn. Hey,
Straight
about
up.
Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all?
Well, it's not about. I heard from Daddy that Mom.
Shoko had a secret?
What is Shoko's secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of.
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big.
Scam?
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Holy shit.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course, I saw gangsters there, so if she ever got into trouble, she had them.
I am scanning all known crime data. They must have been extraordinary.
Anyway, I'm glad that you're okay.
I'm not. Oh,
So, you want to go back to the hospital?
that's not what I'm. Why are you always so pushy?
I'm not pushy, I'm just
You've got a weird way of showing it doesn't look like you're worried.
You've always got something smart to say, just like Renju.
Date.
What about Dad?
Nothing.
You have no tact. This is why you're single and.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hang.
Hey! What are you implying?
Ooh, did I make. Now I'm stuck in a car with.
I am not an old, creepy pervert.
Ew, I don't want to know about.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old.
Punk-ass kid.
Sunfish Pocket. Sunday, 10:33 a.m. Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
Detective Date. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, she's the victim.
Yes.
Ah, it's you again. What's your name?
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
What's your name?
It's Kagami.
What's your name?
Kagami.
What's your name?
I told you it's Kagami. I told you my name like...
What's your name? I of course remembered his name. His name is engraved in my mind. What's your name? His name is... What's your name?
Hey, you.
Seriously? Stop bugging.
Excuse you? My best friend...
Yeah, don't spoil...
What?
What? Enjoyed the filling shout, Kagami. Are you getting her in there first?
I thought, once this is over...
You too, Detective Date.
Okay, Kaniza.
Dragon's Palace Pot. 18.
Isn't that pretty apt?
This is average?
The store's menu. A table. I can't find any clues on it. Surveillance cam.
Did you get anything from the...
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the...
Policeman. What's the status?
Nothing's but...
The officer's guarding the doorway. The officer's gone in the doorway. This place is up on the second floor. There's nothing out the window. A chair. I think I might use it to bash. Because... What's his name again? Hold on, I need to... Oh, now I remember, it was Kazuki. It was Kazuki. This oil drum must be some kind of interior.
The capacity of this oil drum, it weighs approximately 4...
Let me check inside.
X-ray? Holy!
What?
There's something inside.
An oil drum. I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil...
This is the kind of oil drum that has a...
Correct.
Let's open it. This is...
Some sort of pocket watch.
This is the wristwatch, wrench. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
Renju's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3
Each
kegs.
keg has a capacity. All 3 kegs were filled.
Yeah, no kidding. No way to the kitchen. You can see the kitchen back there. Nothing looks suspicious.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that but no traces of that. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
It's a light that looks like a jellyfish. Probably no clue. There are pictures of girls on display. Probably the girls that work in here.
What are you staring at? Creeper.
I agree.
Pictures of maids on display. I knew he was gonna get that reaction.
Is that a...
It more closely resembles... I believe this is a
Any chance this was used in the...
No, there are no traces of blood on the
Wooden barrel. A barrel made of wood. Nothing special about it. A big anchor. You can leave if you need to.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around
Still.
I know what you're trying to... For a little girl to find her dad like that, I think it's totally weird.
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request.
But this is what I want. I didn't want to run away. I wanted to confront. I didn't want to be weak.
Mizuki's looking at the
Hey.
spot where we found
Oh,
Renju.
just...
If you're having a hard time,
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Do you remember what you saw?
How
last
could I
time?
forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
Notice anything strange?
you were telling me earlier that you could spot things only...
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice.
Any leads?
No, we didn't find any.
Iva, can you recall...
Of course.
Holy! The left eye has
This
been pulled
case
out.
bears similarity. The left eyeball was removed. The autopsy report discovered the presence of It is a common sedative. The dosage... It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were...
There are deep impressions left on his neck.
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion. along with Petite. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around...
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the
Renju's approximate time of death was yesterday, Saturday, around 8 PM. He was strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind. The right is still there. Another inspector. I hope you find some clues. The inspector is investigating something. Lifesaver. Trident. Doesn't look like it has anything to do with the case. Nope. Evidence marker.
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you.
Notice anything strange?
Jeez, you're pushy men are seen as desperate. Besides. Never mind. Just do.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to...
Are you really okay?
Yeah, don't you have an investigation, or are you stalling?
Mizuki acts tough, but deep inside, they all do. Hell, I was like that as a kid.
The time of discovery. You of course already know this. The body was hanged. A thick hook was in... There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. We have found no finger...
Cash register. Register near the doorway. Ah, I wanted some... Trident. I looked inside the wooden box. There's nothing in there. An empty wooden box. God, there are times I can't stop my voice. Is there something I'm missing or something?